Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Evil Within. We are again in an unsafe version of the safe room. We've got creepy banging, which it's the rage again. You know what? More than likely, I can save right now and I can go see if I got some keys and see if we can upgrade things before we do deal with that guy, because that may very well just be a trap. So I don't have any keys. Let's see if we can upgrade anything. I'm still very much... You can't exit, by the way. I'm thinking that like upgrading sprint isn't gonna help much right now for the rest of the game. Of course, upgrading a lot of stuff probably wouldn't help too much. I'm trying, I think, to just upgrade weapons. So a fire rate on the shotgun's probably not helpful to upgrade that. And like fire rate on the sniper rifle's not gonna improve much of anything. Could get critical up, I suppose. And we'll see if there's something else we can possibly upgrade for 1,000. I doubt it, though. Yeah, there's nothing. So we've hit that point where even 1,000... Let's see. Dr. Marcelo Jimenez, chief of the Beacon Mental Hospital, last seen at his office. He made a number of telephone calls. It's kind of odd, since we've jumped around so much, that we haven't been doing too much actually in that hospital, or at least the game never said that we were in Beacon Mental Hospital. So we kind of don't know what the inside of that looks like at all, for certain. Investigation uncovers irregularities at the mental hospital. Situation more complex than thought. Internal audit at Beacon Mental Hospital suggests patients missing. Chief of Staff Marcelo Jimenez cites clerical error. But we can save. And we're still in 10, and just like Chapter 9 was really long, Chapter 10 is proving to be pretty long too. See, and I think this might just be a boss fight.
Ruvik must be really pissed now. Breaking a STEM terminal? Never thought he'd go that far.
Wait, STEM?
Oh, he must be close if he's severing ties with the past. All he has left is his connection to the present. The full STEM in the hospital.
Hospital? Beacon Mental Hospital?
That's where he'll be. Waiting for him. If somebody doesn't get there first, there'll be no way out for anyone.
So we're getting explanations now, and we're being told.
You have an odor of blood about you.
We're being told specifically about STEM way too late in the game, and I know, because like I've seen reviews and I know what it gets kind of explained away in the second game. Even in the trailers of the second game. Yeah, here's an exit. Let's take the exit, please. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to be going. Which way did we come from? Yeah, this is a walled off section, so we have to go this way. And we may fight just a big monster. That was not a jump down, that was an awkward step downward. And so we have that monster. The idea of stealth killing that creature is kind of laughable. He's way too big. It seems completely unrealistic. We are in a significantly different place now. This is like full reality, modern day hospital basement with modern generators, modern lights, modern chairs. We still see some of this older technology stuff, but it seems like the fiction is falling apart towards some kind of reality. And I am uncertain. I can't pop up through that. I'm uncertain if this is supposed to be part of Ruvek or all of Ruvek. Like, we never really got a good explanation for that. Like, to say what these monsters are or what they're doing. But seeing a sequence like this feels like it's just going to be a walking section. And just walking through one hallway. Alright, now we're getting to slightly creepier areas again. And cars. Which is interesting because we haven't seen cars really. Well, I guess we saw cars at the very beginning of the game. And I can't jump over these. One way.
God damn it.
And I'm just sprinting and jumping. And not even jumping, he's knocking me down. And I don't know if I'm supposed to be controlling this or if this is a cutscene. Alright. So what's the trick here? Let's take on these exit things and let's see if maybe we can press a button, open a door. No, not so lucky. I'm getting a lot of sniper shots. Seems like there's an eyeball that I'm supposed to hit. Like, and see, the thing here is if this was a Resident Evil game, like, that would make sense. Alright, I'm seeing some flames here. Come on. This thing is deadly. Like, this thing is not working. So that fire didn't do anything for him. Like,
Out of ammo.
in RE4, this would be a scenario where you clearly had some weak points and it was pretty obvious what those weak points were. Here, like, I don't see anything. Seems like, much like the hair fight creature, there was 2 explosive places, and then that was kind of it. It would have been nice if I had the magnum gun right now. And otherwise, it's kind of just like this guy maybe gets a little lost. What's going on? Am I supposed to hide under cars? I suppose I can use this for the first time ever. So he seems to have an exposed eyeball now. Let's make some bolts. We had 70. Interesting. 20,000 goo. I guess in the longer run, the idea here was to use the crossbow gun. This feels like this was the first instance in which that would have ever been useful or helpful. I think it's pretty valuable right now to make sure I run around and pick up any bullets I can find. There's a possibility that there were some bullets in that room that I can't reach, but you know, there's a possibility. I guess there's some bullets behind these cars too. So let's load this gun and then load this gun, then move on. Is that the end of the chapter? Yes, it is. I have to say it's still kind of a disappointing fights. We fought a decent number of enemies, but in poor ways. The first fight with the chainsaw guy, which is almost a direct ripoff of RE4 has been the only one that's really even worth mentioning. And we're going into chapter 11, and 11 and 12 might be really short chapters. I assume the enemy would have just had more life and it would have taken more bullets to kill him on normal difficulty. Like, I don't know how you would have made that more interesting. Now, I rarely would ever want to admit this or say this, but I think this game is suffering by not having quick time events in the game. Any one of the previous fights in Chapter 9 could have been... look, we're seeing the city all twisted and corrupted. Like, the final section of fighting the Hair Demon, if there was a quick time event there, that probably would have been better than nothing. A quick time event, at least as an option, if I ran up to these guys and could like stab them with my knife, that would be very Resident Evil 4 like. I'm not seeing any option like that where you could stun the people. And now it seems like we're in a city that is the combination, the final white shirt. Like, weird. Seems like a city that's a combination of a lot of the other things we've seen up to this point. I can go this way. We've seen mannequins. We've seen pianos. We've seen creepy carousel-like things. Suppose we haven't seen destroyed buildings. It feels a little backwards. Like, why not have a car accident and wake up in a city like this, where remember the lighthouse, by the way? That unimportant element that was totally talked about, and like having a lantern here doesn't do anything clearly, or in sunlight. Yeah, if you woke up here and it looked like there had just been some kind of bombing or something, that's a lot more believable than waking up in a city. Apparently. Now I can't jump up here. Floating trash. Somebody spent some time animating floating trash. That seems odd. And that looks like that might be a barrel that you can break, but it isn't. Interesting. Now, in a city like this, there could be keys all over the place. Just interesting. The trash floats, but it doesn't roll. Air tickets. And then the doors closed by metal grate. Apparently everything is closed by metal grate. Black hair aura, or A-U-R-S-E, black hair arse. It's like there's the white fog. They're showing the references that created the monsters in the first place. Did we really need to explain any of this to us at this point? You'd have to be really, really dense. Or really young, younger than anybody should be to play a horror game like this. To not realize that a lot of these monsters would have had to come from somebody's imagination. An open sign tells us to go this way. So I kind of wonder if the idea, there's like the safe. Wonder if the idea is that Ruvik is trying to escape this fictional world via my brain. And that's why I have been, for the most part, left alive. Although there have been many instances where I wasn't left alive, and I was instant killed even by Ruvik himself. So that becomes a little less believable. Yeah, the bright and cheery stuff doesn't fully make sense this late into the game. It's not particularly like the previous chapter was scary, as much as the previous chapter was just annoying. Another map fragment. A creepy picture that might be a reference to a different game. Okay. New item. Magnum. This is the BS. We're almost to the end of the game. We're given the final weapon, the Magnum, and it probably does massively larger amounts of damage, but I'm not sure I'm gonna have enough Magnum bullets to fully use them. It is different than this gun. So with this equipped, I only have 6 shots. With this equipped, I have a lot more. But if this was Resident Evil, we would have gotten a Magnum that uses Magnum shots, and we would have gotten a improved handgun of some sort, if not several different options of improved handguns. Niagara Falls, 2005. We don't even know who the big bad guy might be in this chapter, if there is somebody, since we got rid of 2 bosses in the previous chapter, or at least we think we killed them. And the whole building just twists and connects to an alleyway. Let's see. There's the sister. So maybe there is no sister. Maybe it's all fiction. That's probably a band somebody likes. Better move quickly before it squishes me completely. And see, the thing you kind of would take from this is that there's not going to be any more fiddling around with going in different places, and I'm not sure I totally believe that to be the case. I wouldn't be surprised if we make it to the hospital and yet again move. Here we have a computer, an old telephone, a radio, record player, TV, just an experiment on different timeline, time frame technologies. Like, you could almost guarantee that this was an early level to be designed, so much so that it's no longer makes any contextual sense to exist. It's just a experiment by the level designers and the animators to see what they can do. Alright, well. I was aiming for the thing on their back, but firemen got turned into monsters. One assumes all the people got turned into monsters. Would be, I suppose, a little creepy if there were little kids running around, but we did see some kind of kid-like monsters already. There's some way to get around to that, I think. Climb up here. Climb around here. Go through here. It's locked. Alright. See, and that guy's looking directly at me, and that guy's looking directly at me, and just keep shooting people. The game feels like it might reward you a little bit more than it should if you shoot for the lower part of a brain instead of the upper part of a brain where you normally shoot zombies. That's hardly a distinct difference, but it's something. Let's see. It's just not faster to play this way. I should go break all of those boxes before I do anything else. Can we jump off? Now, for a second there, I thought I heard a Ruvek sound. If that becomes the case, then wow, there's a lot of things just going in circles around. It looks. Can't crawl in there. And I assume I can't climb up there. So, why is that door locked? Am I gonna set off an alarm when I open this? Yes. Probably don't want to get killed. Probably don't want to get hit by those guys. Yeah, and doesn't this just feel like something that would have been more of something you would expect to do right at the beginning of the game, not at the end? Now we found some old-fashioned keys. And we've got a guy shooting me with a gun I can't have, and I hate that idea. Like, why does he have a machine gun? And why are other people shooting me with machine guns when all my guns are weak, simple things? And are we safe? No. And again, a guy got up and jumped. We'll totally cheat this. But I'm out of bullets. And let's see, we gotta re-equip this gun. And since you never have a map or anything in the game, Chainsaw 3D instead of Saw 3D and Man's Life. It's like every single influence that this game was using as a reference is getting kind of blatantly told. Honestly, this whole section feels like it could have been from a completely different game. How are we doing now on collectibles? 10 of 16, so a lot of those still. But let's see, acquired documents, it seems like there's only one more to get at all. The fragment 20 and 21 of 26. It would be nice if maybe getting 13 of the maps fragments would give you a map, or just playing the game once would give you a map. That would certainly help. We still have a decent amount of archive things to find. Decent amount of missing persons to find. I don't like that you have to kind of hover over these. 3 more audio tapes that you'll probably not miss. I would suspect that at most there's one more special key in the entire game. Well, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.